Hey, what's going on, Bleach fans? At the time of this video, we just posted episode 193, 194 on Patreon, right? And I'm just here to talk to you guys real quick about spoilers! You know it. Guys, on the last video, it wasn't too bad. I'm going to be honest. It wasn't too bad. I do these preemptively when I notice just a sliver of spoilers. And when I see it, I feel I have to address it before the saturation continues. So anyways, what happened was we shipped these two, right? These are who we shipped at the end of the video. And on the Patreon side, because YouTube, y'all are behind, on the Patreon side, you know, people felt it was cringe to insinuate that there's a relationship between them. And, no one's talking to you, and flat out just explain that there's nothing going on. And, you know, I get it. It's like, how do you guys look at this and find that there's a relationship? Guys, we have different life experiences. So first, before I give in that part, let's talk about, don't spoil it. The show reveals, guys, fortunately, we record even ahead of Patreon. So we already seen the next episode, so we got the backstory. I'm not going to tell you what our conclusion is, because no spoilers. But there's a backstory to this. So no comment really needs to clear it up right now. It's so cringe! I have to correct you right now! Ah! No! The show is going to take care of it. Trust in, is it Kubo? Is that how you say his name? Trust in this man. So that's that, guys. I mean, just let it marinate. I don't know why relationships bother some viewers. It's a small demographic that I noticed, but we tend to go into relationships, particularly me and Director. Adorable, not so much. Well, actually, she has her moments. So now we're gonna go into life experiences, guys. I experience life differently than a lot of people, is my assumption. So there's like the same comments or the same people that I'll see that have a problem when the shipping is happening. So I start thinking, oh, you live your life differently, and I congratulate you. Me? Women is a dominating part of my life, and I'm not out here in these streets. Don't think that. I love women, bro. I love women. I had to start over because I went on the deep end. But you know, I'm into drama. I'm into relationships. That's my go-to thing. So because of the way I live my life and my life experiences, if you're watching how I react to something, expect my life experiences to impact the reaction. If I see anybody getting oppressed, 400 years, I start identifying with that group as I would like black people, right? Because of my personal experiences and who I am. So that's my reaction. So I don't know everybody, so I'm making some assumptions. But if you know, getting some tail is not on your mind, whether it's male or female, then you're just not going to be thinking about that stuff. There's people who are just not thinking about relationships. That is not where their life is at. I'm not one of them. My base form is generally think about relationships. I like to talk about people's relationships. I like to note people, and I'm like, oh, snap. You see those two? Those two are talking. So it's going to happen in an anime reaction. And I'm not going to change. I don't even want to change because I have fun with this. And I'm wrong countless times. Countless times. But that's how I feel. And it's not important whether it's cringy or not. I mean, you know my personality. So I'm just leveling with you guys. Let me have my moment. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Who cares? You care. But like, come on, man. You know, it's one thing that it bothers you. I get that. But you don't have to shut it down because you've already seen the show. You know, you already know what's going to happen or not going to happen. So let me have it. And on a Patreon side, and it applies to YouTubers, that only encourages me to not release so soon to the recording. There's a lot of you guys that don't like that we hold batches of recording. You want to comment in real time because we'll be wrong for like 10 episodes straight because you guys couldn't comment. But hear me out. If I had released that episode and read these comments, I mean, if I had if I did not already record ahead and read those comments, as soon as I enter the reaction, I'm like, yeah, there's no relationship. I would have been underwhelmed. But seeing, oh shit, I kind of spoiled it. Sorry. Seeing what transpires, like, oh, that's what it is, you know. So it's like, let me have it. You don't have to stop it. Let me have it. Let the show explain. That's all I'm saying. Let the show explain. And I feel like that's it. Thanks for watching. And people think that, you know, every time it's a guy, oh, but watch Stranger Things, man. I ain't gonna spoil it for you. I got two homies I'm looking at, and I'm like, that one likes that homie. Boy, he's about to make a move. That one likes that homie. It's clear like night and day. It's just what will normally happen, just by the rule of majority. If I see two guys close to each other, I will assume, based on my life experiences, that they're just playing around. Because, bruh, I can be very affectionate with director. I can be hugging his arm, like, but it doesn't mean anything, right? But my life experiences, this doesn't speak for everybody. So, I'm very used to guy groups. You know, if you played football, you know how the guys are. So, yeah, if I see guys being rather close, I'm like, the boys are a little close, but I get it. Same applies to girls, 9 times out of 10, right? But when it's a guy and girl, usually if guys and girls are close, in my experience, when they're that close, they're touchy or whatever, I'm like, oh, then they got some, because in my life, that's how it's worked out in real life. Anime is different. Now, if I know, let's just be clear, one of the characters is gay, or both characters is gay, so if I know one of these dudes is gay, or both these dudes is gay, then I'll be like, oh, yep, I see what's going on. Y'all two are into each other. Cause I know they're gay, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I would assume, how do I say this without getting canceled? I won't know you're gay unless you say you're gay. There it is. So I'll just be watching, and then, you know, I'll notice certain behaviors or whatever, and I'm like, I don't know. You know, people do whatever. And then the writing will make it clear. Oh, they're gay. Now that I know that, I'm like, oh, maybe he likes him. Right? So, because I'm going on the law of what I normally see, what I normally experience. So, that's that. Because I can only go so far into that topic before I say the wrong word, and then everyone jumps at me. You can't just speak, right? To speak. You may not have used the best choice of words, but you can't just do that. I remember I saw a dork about she tried, and they attacked her because of her choice of words. And it's like, that's not even, that's not, whatever. So, that's my video. Thanks for watching, guys. It's all up, not frustrated, but I do these little house cleaning items preemptively, and that's how I keep things from getting out of hand. So much love to you guys. Until next time, Rock D. Lee. What's going on, everybody? Thank you for subscribing to this channel. If you haven't followed me on Twitter, please go ahead and do so. The link is in the description of this video, and I actually tweet back. Much love, Rock D. Lee.